right, guys. Welcome back to Honey Jam Pod.
Cool jam.
We are. Oh, wait, what did I say? Honey Jam, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
been a
guys.
while. Sorry.
It's been
Been a hot
day.
minute.
It's been a hot minute. Janice, how do you feel? Because you look exhausted right now.
To be honest,
Uh-huh.
today I wanted to kind of just like
Uh-huh.
I wasn't even thinking about the podcast for once actually.
That's how I feel.
You're so tired.
so tired. Oh.
But it's been so long since we have done this, the three of us,
Yes.
with our guest who
Yes,
we're
yes,
about to
yes.
introduce.
Yes.
Um,
Sorry. It's because it's so natural for Jane to
Yeah.
be here. So.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hi, Jane.
Don't introduce
She
me,
is the
please.
guest.
I think the viewers are sick of me.
No,
Jane.
But anyways. Come on now.
But anyways.
Well, I was just like, what? We're recording? Okay. Because it's been a long day. I mean, I didn't even, I came here in the middle. I came at 4:00.
Mhm.
I barely helped with anything, but it's exhausting.
Well, okay. Janice actually cooked for us.
Mhm.
She made kongguksu, delicious kongguksu,
Bomb.
and bibimbap for our husbands. And on top of that, she was feeding Jace. She was like helping with Flo and playing with Hui. So
Hui.
she did a lot, mind you.
And your day started actually at 2 because you left the valley.
That's
at
true.
2.
Yeah, you drove
2 hours of driving.
Okay, yeah, that's true. If you say it like that. I
Yeah,
guess.
you,
But
you drove through traffic. You came straight here. You were like holding baby, and then you went straight to cooking. You 설거지했어. 그럼 당연히 힘들지.
I guess I'm just disappointed in myself. The energy level, I don't understand why it's so low within me.
No, it's totally understandable.
But here we are. Thanks to Jess, we are filming an episode today. It's really thanks to you because
Why?
you're like, let's do an episode
Oh,
tonight
yeah.
too, and I was like,
Wow.
okay, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, do we want to reintroduce our guest for today?
Yes.
No, it's okay.
We
Our special guest.
Aw.
Janice is definitely tired, guys. And like mind you, she did really max out on all her
She really
like
did.
everything. But it is a glimpse of what we go through too.
every single
Every
that's
single
that's
day.
what I'm kind of mind blown by. Like I
Yes.
only did this for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
But you guys have to do this every single day. Obviously, it's your
But just
children.
times 2.
Yes, times 2. But like
Yes.
I literally didn't have time to look at my phone for 5
Yes.
hours.
Yes.
That is exactly what happens. That's why we're always late on text messages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instagram. When you have everything that's going on in the house,
Yeah.
and then when you sit down to look at your notifications,
Something
I get
happens.
very overwhelmed.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I have to catch up on
I
things too.
experienced that today.
Yeah. There are people who are actually like, really good at multitasking, but I'm not like that.
I'm
I
new.
cannot like focus and like I can't do like everything all at once.
Yeah.
Like if I'm feeding Hui, I just have to focus on feeding
Right.
Hui. If I'm doing like holding Flo, I have to focus on like, tending to her.
And you want to be present too. You don't want to be like on your phone, right?
But there are people who are like,
Good at that?
can do everything,
that's true, that's true.
I legit cannot do
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
anyways, I think all three of us are pretty similar
Yeah,
in that way
true.
where we're just kind of like
One
sucked
task at a
into-
time.
Yeah. I wasn't overwhelmed. I just wanted to get one task done,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, our guest today
수고했어요.
for this episode is another fellow mom.
My fellow mom and my neighbor.
Jess's neighbor as well. Miss Jane Kim. Mrs.
Yes,
Jane Kim.
and your Valley friend.
And yes, my OG Valley
OG
friend.
Valley friend.
And actually, this is the original trio right
Yes,
here.
I think we said that before.
We have.
Yeah.
we
We
have.
attempted to launch a
Yeah.
YouTube
YouTube,
channel.
Yes.
yeah.
But we haven't done this, us three, in a while, right? Like a podcast episode. I don't think we've ever done it, the three of us.
I think we did, but it was online or like
Online.
virtual.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It wasn't as organic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Online, and the two times where we were with Jane, it was always rushed because the first time we came back, so I had to leave.
Oh, yeah, you're
so
right.
you had to just close with Jane. The second time
That's
I
right.
couldn't join because I was like, with
Yeah.
Flo.
Yeah.
So you just did it with her, and I came. Actually, no, was I pregnant?
No. You brought
It was
Flo.
like fresh newborn trenches.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we were gonna have dinner, and then
Uh-huh.
you came early, and then we cut the episode.
That's right. So it was like
back.
a short episode,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I feel like something with Jane, all the episodes with Jane, it was always a little like 부족해.
Yeah.
With time.
A little lacking in time.
Yeah, a little lacking in time, and like we could flesh out more things. And Jane
Yeah.
is so funny, and
Yes.
like there's so many things to talk about,
Yeah.
but it was always like cut short because of me. And I was
No,
like,
No. It
no,
wasn't
no.
just because of
That's
you.
not
I think
true.
I also we were just like getting warmed up,
yeah.
and then because like I also feed off other people's energy. That's why I love having you, because I feel like it's a good balance.
Yeah.
But like weirdly, I was nervous too last time.
Wait, why?
And and I was like acting all cool, like, Jane, just relax. Relax, Jane.
Oh, you were feeding off of her nervous energy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here we are, you know, and we're already feeling so comfortable. Right, Jane?
Yes.
Yes,
I
yeah.
definitely need like a third person
Oh,
if I do the
yeah.
podcast.
And we were actually yapping before this.
Yeah, that's
like we're
true.
talking about sleep training, like what's right for like moms. Like, do we sleep train? Do we not sleep train? So we're yapping before this.
That's true.
So Jane's all warmed up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Welcome, Jane.
Thank you.
That does remind me. We alluded to this episode before, this story before in our like earlier episode.
Uh-huh.
But you know that feeding off of the nervous energy. I felt that from Janice for the first time when we were at Disneyland, and then there was like a fake Thor that we were taking a picture with, and she got so nervous.
Yeah.
She was like panicking.
I was fangirling.
I remember that episode.
Before that, I didn't think much. I was like, we're just gonna take a picture with fake Thor and fake Loki.
That
and
was
then
our
get
very
out of there.
first episode podcast.
Yes,
Was
it was.
Okay, yeah.
So you
and
can
then
talk about
she
that
got
again.
so nervous, and I was like, "What?" And then my heart started racing after that. So I know how you feel.
Yeah.
when
But you know, maybe it's because we had a long day.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like degaff right
That
now.
is also
Yeah,
true
yeah,
too.
and we're feeling relaxed, and you know, we're in Jess's home.
Without the babies.
Without the babies.
The daddies are
that
taking
is the
care of them.
key
Yes.
point.
Yeah, I think I really got to experience today, like what yukte really means. And I wasn't with you guys all day, but I just felt like, oh wow, now it's time for the kids to go to bed,
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
like now it's free time.
Yes,
And
truly
so-
yukte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you did
a
a
lot.
short time too
Yeah.
of Yukte, but it's like,
Yes. It's like maybe 2-3 hours for me.
yeah.
And then you go to sleep.
I have
Right
to,
away.
or else I can't function the next day.
Yeah, I knew you were serious when you didn't want to watch Some Martin Pretty with us
What do you mean?
for 2 weeks. Cause you know I'm here.
Oh,
and I'm like, Jess,
previous, yeah.
I'm at Jane's.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
watch the Summer
At
Martin.
10
I know you
PM,
don't care
yeah.
about the show,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
come on over. And she said, no, I'm going to sleep. I'm
Yeah.
prioritizing sleep. I was like, wow, it's really serious. I was just in the bathroom, and I thought about this funny story last time, because we went to Jane's house before going to Disneyland the next day. And I don't know if this is like because you're you know, like watching over Jace, and there's just like a lot of stimulation around when people are at your house. So what happened was we were taking turns like using the bathroom to shower, right? And then it was my turn. I came out of the shower. And I said, I used my man voice. You know, I could go really deep.
Yeah.
So I came out of the bathroom, and I see Taeyong and Jane on the floor, like playing with Jace in the hallway,
Oh yeah.
near his room in the hallway. And I came out, I was like, it's time to play. I said something like that, right? And all of a sudden Jane gets up and she goes, Alan. She like runs down the hallway and she like zooms past me. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, did something happen? Right? And then I was really scared
Yeah.
because there was like so much fear in her voice and her
Yeah.
eyes.
Like terror.
Yeah, terror. And she like ran past me, and then she realized she thought there was a man, like she thought Alan was coming home and coming into the bathroom where Sarah was showering,
Okay.
but she realized that it was actually my voice.
Oh, she thought it was Alan.
Yeah.
And so I thought Alan had come home because I think he left for like an errand.
Yeah.
And I was panicking because
Yeah.
Sarah was showering in
Oh,
Alan and the master
you
bathroom
thought
with the
Alan
door
was going-
open. And I was
Oh.
like, oh my god, I have to protect Sarah.
Yeah.
But it
I
was
was
so
like-
funny because it registered like 2 seconds late because she ran past me
Yeah.
as I was saying it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she didn't even look at me.
And so you didn't know what was going on either.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? What's going on?
we looked
After
at
you
each
said
other.
that.
She's
After-
like,
Yeah.
yeah. And Janice was like, Jane, what's wrong? We're good.
We locked eyes, and Jane realized, oh, the voice was coming from you.
Oh my god.
It was just so funny because it was just sheer panic.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, what? Anyways,
I completely forgot that happened.
I don't know why I was
Dude,
thinking
her
about
voice
that
goes
moment.
deep.
Yeah.
It goes really
I
deep.
said, let's go. Somebody. But Jace is kind of crawling around.
He's crawling.
And Jace is Jane's son. Her
So cute.
literal mini-me.
My son-in-law,
Yeah. AKA your son-in-law.
aka my son-in-law,
AKA
Masawi.
Florence's future
Future
husband.
husband.
But I feel like that's why you're more attentive towards Jace now,
yeah.
right? Because he's just on the go.
He's constantly on the go.
yeah.
Yeah, 맞아.
It's a hard age.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking a little about like
The sleep
the
regression.
sleep regression.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
What is it? Jay slept so well at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no crib right now? What's
So
going on?
yeah, the crib is next to
Uh-huh.
his closet.
Oh.
And then where his crib was is just a twin
Twin bed.
mattress
Mm-hmm.
with like, you know, the little play gate that
Mhm.
you had.
uh-huh.
That's what we're basically using.
Uh-huh.
I
So
was
that he
like-
doesn't go out of
so he
the
doesn't get
mattress.
out.
It's
of the
just like a
mattress.
makeshift,
A makeshift,
big
yeah.
crib.
Yeah.
/ Montessori
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
약간, but
So that you can sleep there with him.
yeah, so that we
Yeah.
could sleep there with him. But
Yeah. So we were like telling Janice like that's where we feel a little like torn. Like, do we sleep train our babies or do we co-sleep? But like sleep training, you know, it helps them to soothe themselves. It helps us be like well rested and like present for the next day.
It's a big dilemma.
Yeah, but then also like you don't want them to like freaking cry like for 30 minutes, an hour, 2
Yeah.
hours. That's really hard to hear. I was like team sleep train like all day when we slept well.
Yeah.
But now that, you know, he regressed, I'm like, what was the point of all of that? what
Like, I'm
literally was the
sleeping with
point?
him now.
Yes. Like what was the point?
but you know how earlier you said like we kind of messed up for his 2 years.
Yes, yeah.
What did you mean by that?
So before we would stay strong, and even though he cries, we would say like we would either like let him kind of cry it out, or we would go back into his crib and say like, oh, like it's time to sleep, and then come back out, you know, so that he can continue to like learn how to soothe himself. But then at the 2-year regression, it was really hard for me to hear him cry because he started talking. So he
Calling out 엄마, 아빠.
he would say 엄마 아빠, and he would say 무서워, I'm scared. So like when you hear that, it's like,
That's like torture.
yes, it's like, it's really like when they're just crying like a baby, you're like, okay, you know what, like you're fed, you're changed,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing wrong, go to sleep, fool, you know.
Yeah.
But then
맞아.
like now he's saying he's scared, and I think that's when like fear of darkness and like fear of like, you know,
Being
there's
alone.
like night terrors happen at 2. So 그게 너무 like it was really hard to hear. So I went in and I slept next to him. So I had a little nugget, like a little mattress.
Yeah.
I put it next to him, and then I
You
would
just
wait
hold his
until he
hand?
falls asleep, holding his hand.
Mm.
And that was my first mistake. 이건 첫 번째 lesson. Do not hold his hand. 이건 두 번째 lesson. Get the F out of there. 진짜.
So that's how it started.
That's how it started. And like I think usually like one parent is like, no, like don't do that. Like
Yeah.
let's stay strong.
Yeah.
But both Josh and
that
I
was my
were
next
like,
question.
Yeah.
Oh,
both Josh and I couldn't stay strong because hearing him like say he's scared, we couldn't.
That
do
is
it.
sad. I don't know if anyone could do that. You have to be really strong to
맞아.
resist
Well,
that.
there are moms who resist, and they. I mean, of course they soothe, but they go out.
Yeah.
You know, that was my mistake. I think I could have soothed and like been like, oh,
Not
it's
stay
okay,
there.
and then like go out, but I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
because I'm a weak sauce.
And now, Jane, you're starting to experience a little bit.
Yeah.
What happened right before you got here?
So we put him down. We're like, okay, we're just gonna do the cried out method because I guess the pediatrician kind of persuaded Alan. Alan was actually very against the cried out method. But like you said, if the baby's well fed, you know, changed, comfy, room temperature's great. It's like
Humidity.
humidity, exactly. Like there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
They're just crying for the sake of like crying to be like held or to be
Yeah.
with, you know, the parents. So he was crying for 20 minutes. 근데 I saw like vomit come out from his mouth and then, you know, onto a sleep sack, and I felt so bad. I was like, Alan, he threw up. Alan immediately caught up. He's like,
F
this.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you going? He's like, what do you mean? We gotta go. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you guys
so,
had to like change him.
so I changed him, and immediately when we went in, he was like smiling.
Oh
he was
my
like covered in
gosh.
sweat because he
Oh,
was
that's so
crying so
sad.
much. Yeah, and then as I was holding him, he threw up more. And I was like, this is hard.
This is the beginning.
Yeah. And then Alan went in the bed. He's like, okay, I'll be with him. And so here I am. But it's hard, but yeah, I think for the future, it's like we have to push through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of you guys listeners, you guys are parents. Tell us what you did.
Yes.
If you have a good sleeping baby who sleeps well, please let us know what you did. You know, because we would like to know.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a baby who sleeps well, tell us what you do too. So we can avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it's spending a day with you guys and the kids. It was
Yeah.
such a very I mean, I see it all the time whenever I come over, but it's like it kind of is crazy to me every time I spend time with you guys and the kids. Like life is so different for
Yeah.
you guys and me, and like even looking at ourselves in this screen, it like we were sitting the three of us like this, you know, like however many years ago
Yeah.
before when we started our YouTube channel.
With like makeup and our hair all curled, and we're all looking all cute and fresh.
Yeah, and
So
I think
true.
literally one of our videos was like, what it feels like to be married or
Yeah.
something like that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And now you guys have children and literal twins, like Jess and Hui, and then you and Jace. So
Oh,
it's-
like there are twins.
yeah,
Yes.
sorry, they're your guys' twins.
Yeah.
So-
Janice was saying like, dude, because we were talking about like how there are like really cute babies, and Janice was like, oh, like what if my baby isn't cute?
Janice, your baby will be cute.
I definitely
I know.
don't think my baby will be cute because I was really your guys' kids have such big eyes.
근데 그것도 like when they're newborn, I think it's very hard to find a very like
Oh, yes.
cute newborn
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Because
They
when I
all
look
look the
back at
same.
Jason's photos, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know he looked like this.
They all
Yeah.
look a little alien-esque.
Yeah. Alien-esque.
Yes, exactly.
And if you're Asian, kind of jaundiced.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, he had jaundice.
He was very
Oh,
jaundiced. He was like
uh-huh.
Oompa Loompa. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm actually curious how you, because David was a really cute baby.
He was a cute like toddler,
Uh-huh.
but I think he and I were both not very cute like babies.
I feel like you have to wait until they're like
Yeah, like they grow into their
a few
face.
months.
Yeah,
a
grow
few
into their
months.
face. Yeah, yeah.
Even yeah.
But you're such a cute kid. Remember that I am happy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I was a very happy kid.
Yeah.
And
And
The
when your
happy
dad
virus.
was talking about how like you're so 착해, like, and how when you had like elbow 빠졌을 때 you
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
dislocated arm.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I dislocated my arm. Apparently, I didn't say
She didn't
anything.
say anything. She was just like walking around like this. So
With the limp on.
yeah. So 어머님 was like, okay, something's wrong. That's so Janice.
It is.
I mean, we're all very 착한 kids. We're good kids.
I'm
I
actually
don't
curious how
remember.
Jane was. You knew Jane as a kid.
I knew
Right?
Jane since middle school.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, that
Sarah
is-
and Stain
yeah.
knew her since she was, but apparently, actually, Jane was surprisingly a little bit more 까칠해.
Oh, really?
Oh no, in elementary school.
Oh,
I think I was very
breast milk?
no. Okay, that's another thing that Janice does. When I just make like a sniffing noise, she goes, "Wait, does my breast smell?"
you're like get self-conscious about smell, huh?
My,
No, you're
my breath
fine.
does smell
아니,
sometimes.
아니야.
No, it doesn't.
A lot of times. Sorry, go ahead.
Don't
Go
cut
ahead,
that
Jane. Go ahead,
No,
Jane.
I think when I was a baby, my
Yeah.
mom said I was very like 착해 잘 자고. Like my mom and dad worked like long hours, like ever since I was little. So my
Yeah.
grandparents took care of me, and then my mom would take over for night shift, and my diaper was full, like 똥 오줌, because my mom was so tired from working all day. Like 기저귀도 못 가는 거야. She didn't change my diaper. I ended up like waking up with a diaper rash. My 할머니 was like, 애미야 어떻게 너는 애를 이렇게 할 수 있니? But I didn't cry. My mom would be like, 시끄러, 빨리 자. And I guess I would just sleep. So, but then when
You're
I
a
was
good baby.
I guess when I was a baby, but I think in elementary school I definitely was I was a people pleaser. Like, I would follow like the leader and 약간 like she would like tell me what to do, like be mean to her. Then I would kind of like be like, ew, why are you like that?
Yes. You
Oh.
fell into
I was a follower.
peer pressure.
Peer pressure, yeah, very early.
Wow.
Oh.
In a little posse.
Yeah, in a posse. It was.
So that's what you're talking about? The
Yeah.
까칠함?
Well, when I hear stories about like from Sarah and Taeyong who knew Jane like younger than when I knew you, I don't know. They say like Jane was like bigger than most of the other kids.
Oh, I mean, physically, yes, I was very tall.
Oh, really?
I was like towering over everyone, and I don't know what happened.
Oh.
Everyone just started growing, and I stopped.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I was very active.
Mm.
Actually, now that I remember, like I always wanted to like be the first 달리기 할 때.
Uh-huh.
I would like I don't know what all of that happened, like the competitive like
No competitive
ambition
spirit in
and
you
another
anymore?
thing.
But and then didn't you like fight a lot with Sarah?
I thought it was Hey.
Oh, it was
Say.
Say.
I think it's because we were hanging out every single day, like 24/7.
Yeah.
I think we just kind of like got on each other's nerves.
What was that? Well, there was many famous stories.
Many famous stories. Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast last time. Yeah, when I ripped her shirt.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I got a little too into it.
Yeah.
Feisty.
Yeah, I think Jane has a spicy side to her for sure.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, that is
we
true.
talked about this
Yeah.
before too. When Jane fights with Alan. Even today, when we were like talking about our family stuff, Alan was like nunchi buying Jane. Like, wait, am I pissing you off?
That's so true.
I thought that was really interesting.
That was really sweet.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, Alan 되게 눈치 많이 본다.
Oh, yeah,
Jane,
yeah, yeah.
You know? Like he watches what he says.
Yeah.
In front of Jane.
Because he was
저도 눈치 많이 봐요, Alan.
저도요. Yeah.
We all 눈치 buy our husbands.
Oh yeah, we actually have to
Clarify?
clear some room.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what is it?
Yeah, clear it. Clear the air. Mhm.
Yes.
Clear the air, please. No, you.
You do
Last
your own
time-
clearance.
Last time when Jane came onto the podcast, I didn't realize we talked a lot of crap about our husbands.
Oh, the tteokbokki fight?
No,
Uh-huh.
like
Like
even
the most
the recent one.
Oh, the most recent one. Okay.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was just like casual conversation. But I think after both David and Alan were like, "Geez, like talk about
Just roasting us all the
roasting
time.
us on the episode," and we're like, "What? What do you mean?" And then looking back, I think we were a little harsh.
Yeah.
I
So
see.
we want to clear the air.
Our husbands are great.
Yes.
They're very loving, sacrificial,
Yeah.
hardworking.
Yeah,
Very.
for sure. Yeah.
And Alan loves Jane so much.
Mhm.
But yeah,
All our
like,
husbands.
Yes.
Yes.
When Alan was talking about like Jane's parents
Yeah.
casually, he was like, "Wait, am I pissing you off?" And so like it just completely stopped the conversation to
I
check.
thought that was very sweet.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. For me, it came off as like,
What?
약간 like he was doing it like 얄밉게.
Oh, really?
To piss you off?
And not to piss me off, but it's like,
No, like, oh, are you?
oh, I'm not pissing you
insensitive?
off by
Are
any
you-
chance.
Oh.
Are you- 약간 그런 느낌? It wasn't like,
No, it wasn't Jane.
No. He was like genuinely asking.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's the importance of tone. Yeah.
맞아, 맞아.
Because for me, I always tell Josh, he doesn't mean to be rude or mean to
Yeah.
me, but it's always the tone that gets me. I'm like,
Yes.
even though you don't intend to, your tone is like 싸가지 없어 right now to me.
Cold,
I don't
rude.
appreciate it, you know? So I feel like some things, like for us, we kind of can look at it like just from a third objective point of view, and it genuinely just seemed like Alan was checking in, like, "Oh, am I pissing you off? Are you okay?"
Yeah.
But then for you, you could, you kind of read into his tone and his
Yeah,
expression. It's
yeah.
like, hold on a second. Yeah, you are.
말 다
pissing me off.
해놓고서.
Yeah, but I thought that was very sweet.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
just checking in and nunchi buying her.
Is
you
the
know?
is the air clear, or you want to clear a little bit more? You loved Alan.
Oh no,
I
it's
love
clear.
Alan so
Yeah,
much.
no,
It's
I
good.
love Alan. Yeah, he's a great father, great
he
husband.
is.
And Alan is such a good friend.
Yeah,
like
he
he's such a
is.
good friend to Josh. And like when I see how he is like to his friends who like came over and stuff, he's like so hospitable. He's
Yes.
so loved by his friends. So it just shows like what a great guy he is.
He's very generous.
guys. Yeah.
Very giving.
Last time their Alan's doctor friends came over, right? Doctor friend Kathy.
Oh yeah.
Shout
out
Kathy.
Kathy.
Oh yeah, she's an avid
She's a-
listener
yes,
of Honey
big
Jam.
fan.
Yes, and it's so funny because to Kathy, I met her and she was like so nervous.
Oh yeah, she was so red.
I
She's
know.
like, Jane.
She was turning red, and I was like so like flattered by that. I was like, Kathy.
She's like, Jane, what if I ask her to sign my baby? Here.
No, but for me, I was telling them like Janice gets approached a lot. Janice and David. like, wherever they go.
Well, that's
even
'cause
in
we're-
Korea.
Well, that's because we're in like the public eye a little bit more than
Yes.
you.
Yeah. But then a lot of people also like recognize you from Honey Jam, right? And like, the reels and, David obviously because he's an influencer. But then for me, I've never been approached ever. Maybe from
At
like
Play Pie.
I play pie?
Didn't someone go up to you and was like, "Oh, aren't you Honey Jam?"
Yeah. You told me
Host?
someone.
No.
Oh,
No, they
okay.
didn't.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That time too, Jane.
내들의 오해해?
그때도 오해했어. I like said something else. I was like, oh, she asked me a question. And then Jane was like, she asked you if you were Honey Jam? I was like, oh, no, Jane. She asked me something.
This is the second time she's
Second
misunderstanding.
time, she just remembers it.
I
as,
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Good memory.
But I've never really been approached by like people who like completely who don't know me.
Yeah, strangers.
Yeah, strangers. But Kathy was the first person who kind of was like, like she was like,
Fangirl.
huh? Yeah, like fangirl. She was like starstruck by me, and I was like, So shout out Kathy.
Oh,
But,
shout out.
even Kathy, like, you know, they're friends from med school.
Yeah.
Like, 너무 서로 잘 챙겨주고
Yeah.
보기 좋더라고 because
They
they're
were-
like good friends.
Yeah,
and-
even though they live far away from each other still, they still
Yeah.
can stay connected.
Exactly. And they haven't known each other for like,
Mhm.
you know,
Too long.
too long.
That's
but
true. I mean, definitely, I think I've learned that from Alan, like being very like generous and
Yes. No,
yeah,
you're
having a
always
big hand.
generous.
But I think I was stuck kind of in like my valley girl, like
Mm-hmm.
spoiled, you know,
Mm.
그런 거. Like, what do you call it? Yeah, I think I was a little spoiled and
Yeah.
like narrow-minded because you know.
What about
the valley, or my parents, they kind of like sheltered me.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but then
yes.
after meeting Alan, like he kind of you know taught me to be more
Broaden
like
your
generous.
horizons.
And I think Kathy and Sunny also taught Alan too while he
Oh.
was living with them. He was like, "Oh wow, like they're very like generous
Yeah.
and intentional
Yeah.
people."
Jess and I actually went to college with Alan, so
yes, yeah.
we knew Alan before. But in my memory, Alan was actually the first year I met him, he was a little cold.
That's
and
before he
reserved.
met Jane.
Before
Yeah,
he met Jane. But after he met Jane,
Yeah.
like in my memory, he's always been so generous, always buying meals. To the
It's gonna
point
be
where,
like, oh, it was even before I met Jane.
True, maybe. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
always had that in him.
yeah,
But yeah, for sure, like after Jane and like even like as he matured more, like he's just such a good guy. So
yeah, you bring the best out of him, Jane.
All right, are we cleared now?
Thanks,
I
Kathy.
think we're clear.
But
it's
that's
the
good.
truth. It's
It
the
is the
truth.
truth.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, thank you. Wait, there's something I want to talk about.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
You on the news.
Oh yeah. By the way, is your
Oh.
water back on?
Why my water is finally back on.
Can you update our listeners who
yeah,
probably don't know the
Sure. So the situation was last week, Friday morning. We woke up and then turned on the faucet to wash my face or whatever, and the water's like, dook, dook,
That's insane.
dook, drip, 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 and we're like, what the heck is going on? Whatever. And I was like swamped with work.
Whatever.
So like I couldn't really focus. I was just like working. That was when I was super busy.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I just didn't expect anything bad. And because the valley, like anything can happen literally. And then I find out, okay, there's a pipe issue in all of Porter Ranch and there's no water. So I was like, what the frick? So we thought it was going to come back in like a day or two. Turns out we didn't have water for 5 days. And again, we don't really know exactly what happened, but I think there was a huge pipe issue. And so, like they were giving out free water bottles, like packs of water bottles by the park right in front of our community, and like jugs of water for people to use that to like wash their dishes, wash their hands and like to use to eat and whatever, cook and stuff like that. And so, people were going to pick it up, and it's crazy. Some people, like for us, at least we had you guys. Like I came to the valley. I showered at Jane's place. I showered at my sister's place. Like, what about people who didn't have family or friends?
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it, but I like my friend Allison Oni. I know she literally showered with jugs, the huge gallons. Like I don't know if her husband like poured it over her while she was washing up, and like families with kids, it must have been so stressful.
Dude, what do you do?
I don't know, but like David and I, it was kind of funny, because David's supposed to go backpacking right like during that week, and like it's almost like his trip started that week, because we didn't have any water.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also our toilets weren't running, so literally like every morning I have TMI, I do a morning poop. It's a tradition. And like
tradition까지?
it's a morning tradition.
Yeah.
Not ritual.
Ritual.
Morning ritual. Tradition.
Morning hot tradition, huh?
Morning tradition poop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had to like hold it in because I knew like water wasn't coming.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, F it. I just gotta go. So I go, and then we scoop up pool water. And did you know like the toilet takes a lot of water to flush? Like a lot. We did a whole like bucket.
Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, my dad was waiting in line to get like water, right? Like you have to drive over there, and then they just open your trunk, and then they put it in, and then it's like a whole line, right?
Yeah.
My dad was going to pick up water 3 times a day because he's like, it's free.
Yeah.
And Koreans, they just want to hoard.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he would take his car and then pick it up, take my mom's car because his car's a Cybertruck, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Mom's car, pick it up, and then tell me to go pick it up too.
Yeah,
And then he would go pick up at the end of the day. You like literally, if you go into our garage has packs and packs
Oh,
of water
you guys
bottles.
didn't use it?
No, because it's so much.
Yeah,
I'm like, what are you gonna do with all of that? He's like, 줄 때 받아야지. They're giving it for free. It costs money. And I was like, dude, you're crazy. So, anyways, he was in a Cybertruck waiting for the water, and then a reporter approaches him.
Oh.
And she was like, excuse me, like, because I think he kind of stuck out.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, can we interview you? And he's like, no, I'm going to my office, but my daughter and my son-in-law are at home. Go interview them.
Wow.
And then he gave her my phone number, and then I picked up when she called. I was like, hello. She's like, hi, I'm a reporter from KTLA. And I was like, what? And she's like, can we come over to like interview? I was like, yes.
Oh, right now.
Right now. And that's when like work was finally slowing down a little bit. The timing was perfect. So I
Wait, what was going through your mind? You just said yes right away?
Yeah. I was like, sure.
You were born to be a star.
I was like,
dude.
come on over.
Wow, no hesitation.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this could be fun. And I'll make a
Oh.
TikTok out of it. And so I threw on my Honey Jam
Hell
podcast
yeah.
shirt,
Wow.
put on makeup.
Oh, yeah, you did have like your lashes.
Yeah,
done.
I like put on mascara. But I didn't realize it was going to be live TV. It was live.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, kind of like a long segment, and then I did it, and I was a little nervous. And the first time I was like, oh, I wish I like did a little bit more. I wish I did like a plug in the Honey Jam pod, or something.
You did like a little. Like,
Yeah. But then I was like, okay, it was funny, whatever.
Yeah.
And people were like laughing, and they were saying like, oh, it seemed like an SNL skit. It didn't feel real. And I was like, okay, that was pretty exhilarating because it was like
Yeah.
live TV, and they like
Yeah.
trusted us.
Yeah.
I could have said something crazy. I could have like flashed the TV or something. And then the next day, someone on TikTok reached out to me from a different channel. I forgot what channel
A
it
different
was.
news.
Yeah,
channel?
news outlet. Yeah, and she's like, "Hey, we saw your interview on that channel.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay if we come by too."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, this is my moment to shine. This time, I'm gonna be ready."
Yeah.
So they brought a videographer,
Uh-huh.
and then she was like, "Yeah, just talk about." Like whatever, and this time it wasn't live.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay. I literally spoke for like 4 minutes straight, like as I'm talking, like right now I'm talking for a really long time. And in the back, I could tell David was just like, shh, stop, 그만하라고. That's enough. But I went on and on and on,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was like, like I work from home, okay? I work remote. I have a podcast. Check out Honey Jam podcast. I edit that at home. I don't have water to wash my hands. I did that,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. And then when it went out, they literally cut everything. They cut everything. They only kept like 2 seconds of the interview.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was more like they compiled different interviews together.
Yeah.
And David's like, I told you. I was like, damn.
It's
what a
okay.
waste of freaking.
A for effort.
Yeah. And were you wearing that shirt for your second interview?
I
too?
didn't. I
Oh,
should
okay.
have.
Oh.
I should have done that in the live episode.
Well, you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
It's
So
okay.
just always be prepared.
The lesson.
Lesson is
So water came back on
yes.
after that.
Yes, water came back on.
And so
after
all the
5 days.
jugs of water in your garage
It's just sitting there.
Sitting there.
I don't know what my dad's gonna do with it.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
Wait, so Jane's house was okay?
No,
No, my parents
Oh.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
Or my
okay,
family
okay,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
So what do they do?
you know what? I can promise you, in your garage, there's probably lines of bottled waters. Bottles.
They made each kid go.
Uh-huh,
Probably
uh-huh,
right because Jane comes
I-
from a family of 4 kids.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
really wouldn't be surprised.
I think my dad used like the water they gave. Dwight's very like picky and very like clean freak.
Particular.
Yeah,
Oh,
very particular. So he went to my Harmony's house to shower in Sydney
Oh,
Valley.
mhm.
And my parents, my mom and my sister would come to watch Jay, so they would shower.
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh,
It was really inconvenient.
Yeah, it is.
And like my hands felt grimy all day.
Oh.
Because you can't like wash it with
Oh,
soap
I didn't
and
think
you know.
about that.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that like there was like a TikTok once or like a reel before where it's like every time you
Yes.
cook, you touch something.
That,
and
that's
the
me.
sink-
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
You touch something.
Crack an
Yeah.
egg.
You have to.
Yeah.
Those eggs are dirty.
That's crazy.
But
Yeah, that is.
I can't imagine like not having water, like
Yeah.
not being able to do that. Yeah.
That's why like I didn't really cook for 5 days. It was great.
Did they say they were gonna like reimburse or anything?
No, so when the water came back on, my dad was like, like, if we waited a little bit more, if like, 조금 더 갔으면, I think we would have gotten paid out, like the gas leak.
Yeah, because
Oh,
gas
okay.
leak. Like my parents saved receipts for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a huge gas leak in
Uh-huh.
Porter Ranch,
Yes.
like, 5-6 years ago. No, more than
I
that.
don't even know how long.
And-
How long was it?
It was from September to the end of the year. Or was it October? October,
Yeah.
November, December. I think it was 3 months.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, so we
It's a
spent
long
Thanksgiving and Christmas in hotels.
Like, it was kind of fun because we were out of the hotel, but then towards the end, you're kind of like, okay, I want to go back home.
Yeah.
And you guys got paid out from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, every household member
Mm.
got like a check for having to, relocate during the gas leak.
That reminds me of a story when
Yeah.
I said the Line Hotel.
Yes, go ahead.
Because remember how you guys
We
would,
stayed at the Line
yeah.
Hotel.
재밌었잖아, 그때.
So
Were
we
you at the Line Hotel too?
Yeah.
so what happened was, just to give a little bit of background.
Yes, yeah.
Again, there was a gas leak,
Uh-huh.
and everyone, like, people could stay at home
Yeah.
or like relocate to a hotel,
Yeah.
like of your choice.
Yeah.
And it was kind of wild because people got really creative. Ellen went to Four Seasons, which is super nice.
So
Yeah.
smart.
My family, we decided to go to the Line Hotel in K-Town, which is actually not that
Yeah,
great
not
of a
that good,
hotel.
yeah.
And then Jane, you stayed at home for a little bit, right?
My parents went to the Radissons.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so I wanted to go to the Line because you guys were there and it
Yeah.
looked so fun on Instagram, you know? I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the Line Hotel.
Yeah.
So I book a room and then I'm there by myself and I felt so cool because, you know, like out of college.
Yeah.
I'm just,
In your
like,
own hotel
in my
room.
own hotel room, and Line's like super like hip
Yeah.
그때는,
Yeah,
with
at
like
the
the club down there.
There
Yeah.
was a club.
The first floor, yeah.
And then so I'm just chilling in the hotel and I'm like, and 갑자기
All of a sudden.
all of a sudden, like through the bathroom vent,
Mm-hmm.
I hear like this girl like moaning.
Oh.
And then like I all of a sudden hear like slapping sounds too. And I was like, what the and I go to the bathroom and it's just like sounds getting louder.
But you
and
said it was just like screaming at first.
she was
right?
also kind of like screaming. Yeah. And so I wasn't sure. I'm like, is someone getting raped? And then 갑자기 I hear slaps. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's getting
gosh.
abused. Because now that I think back, I think they were just having hot sex.
The time of their lives.
The time of their lives at Line Hotel. Yeah. And then I felt so like disturbed and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I was so naive. Like,
Like, is she okay?
yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not okay. Maybe she's getting hurt. I get
Oh.
the phone and I call the front desk. I'm like, excuse me?
You called? Oh my gosh.
It's like, excuse me? Through my bathroom vent, I'm hearing someone screaming and I'm hearing slapping noises. Could you please come up and figure out what's happening?
Oh my god.
And then they're like, okay, we'll send someone up and get it checked out. And I was like, okay, thank you. And I hung up. And then now that I look back, I'm like,
did you
what were
feel did you feel kind of dumb after you made the call or no?
not at that moment, but I think as time went by and as I got older, I was like, what could have they?
Pretty proud. Like,
I felt proud at the moment because I was like, well, I'm speaking up.
Yeah,
like, what
I'm
if this
helping
girl's
this
getting
person.
hurt?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Nothing happened. I didn't hear back from anyone. I'm sure the guy was like, okay, you know, you're at the hotel, right? And probably just went about with his day.
yeah, like didn't check.
Yeah, and then I checked out immediately the next day.
Yeah, yeah, I
I grabbed
remember
all
you
my
said-
stuff. I was like, okay, I'm
Oh,
checking
really?
out.
Oh, because of that? Oh my
And like the
God.
hotel's cold and
I don't know. I was just like
Traumatized?
traumatized.
I remember that Line Hotel was really cold.
Yeah,
and they
it
would
was.
give like thin,
yeah.
blankets. And I wrote a Yelp review because I remember like the front desk, they were like really mean about it. They were
Oh,
like,
really?
Like, so what?
yeah.
But when we told the housekeeping the ajumas, they like got us like thicker blankets.
Aw.
So like
wow.
on Yelp, I wrote like a really negative review, but then I like mentioned the house, like
housekeeping.
the housekeeping name,
Aw,
and I was
that's
like,
nice,
she's
Jess.
very kind.
Oh, wow.
But you guys suck.
The front desk sucks.
Oh, that's so funny. I've never experienced.
I know, because you stayed in the Line Hotel for a long time.
Yeah, I was there for like 3 months. But
Dang.
I know it's wild.
I remember
times.
like you guys bathed happy there, and like
That's right.
it was a-
Yeah, we
it
had
was
our
a whole
dogs.
ordeal, yeah.
Got real comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's so funny. I actually, when we went to my sister's bachelorette
Yes,
party,
I was thinking about that.
we went to, where did we go? The
The W in
the
Hollywood.
W, yeah.
No, in West LA.
In West LA, yeah.
Nice
and, like,
hotel. Really nice hotel.
It was actually happening in the morning. So
What was happening in the morning?
Same thing, similar vibes. Like I hear like moaning, screaming, slapping, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's so funny because it's like a siren. We're like drawn to the noise. We're like where? Then like I go to the bathroom towards the wall, and it's like obviously like they're having
Oh
fun.
my gosh.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
And
like,
we were like sophomores.
Did you hear that too?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I was
it just
sleeping.
me. Oh, were you sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
so-
Janice, wake up. Did you hear that? I was like, what are you talking about?
But it's so funny because like I kept listening. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I couldn't stop. I mean, obviously it was really loud too, but I was like, holy, like this is intense. Like we're so young.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it happens like often
in hotels. Yeah. Oh, that's gross. Honestly, you don't want to hear that. Oh, I actually had my experience too at that tent too. I had 2 separate experiences, but now that we're talking about the hotel, we I think I talked about this on the podcast before, but basically like David and I and Jay, the 3 of us went to Busan during Christmas in Korea. And like in Korea, Christmas is more for like couples, not like family like America. It's not like family oriented. And we booked kind of like a janky, like not even a hotel. It's like kind of more like a motel. And you could hear in the bathroom and I was like, oh god, this is gross. And the next day we came out and then there was a couple that was checking out too, and then David saw them and he was oh my god. I was like, David. And they definitely heard us. I was like, oh my, this is so
David's such a troll.
He's such a troll. He's such a troll.
Cute.
Oh my gosh.
But it's
A good segue to
what?
batch.
Oh, the batch.
Yes.
Oh yes.
How was it?
So yeah, I went to a bachelorette trip for Taeyang this weekend, and sadly Jane was invited, but she couldn't come obviously because of her circumstance. And it was really fun. I will say though, we've had our fair share of bachelorettes, right? It's definitely different going to bachelorette as a 32-year-old. Yeah. Sorry. Why are you laughing? Does my breath smell?
It does not smell. No, I just had a flashback to your bachelorette. Like Jane was like crying, and I just got pissed. just talking about bachelorette. And
did we talk about that?
We did. We told that story.
I think you guys talked about it.
We told that story. But just like
we'll just talk about it again.
It was this
angle.
I'm just so mad.
Can we talk about that again, just in case people forgot?
Basically, that we went to Cabo for Janice's bachelorette, but it was during COVID. Literally the
beginning. Yeah, like the week after we got back, everything.
There was a, what is it called?
Shutdown.
Shutdown. Yeah.
I do remember before we leaving for your bachelorette trip, I think I was telling Sarah Sayang, I was like, guys, what if like people are like really mean to us at the club because we're Asian?
You said
that?
I
did say that. I remember saying that, and then it actually happened. I think that's why I was more sad.
Oh, you were actually afraid.
I was
so Jane already kind of you're like already
what
anticipating it. Yeah. For me, I was more like, completely like, what if I get sick? That's what my mind was on. So I didn't even think about like that people would be racist to us, But yeah, long story short, people were being like really mean and racist, and they were picking on us, and like
at the club.
Yeah, they were bringing like hand sanitizer to us and stuff. Oh, you didn't know that?
Well, I didn't see any of this happening.
Actually, it was like the first club that we went into was a Squid Row, and then 들어가자마자 there was this freaking white boy in like a frat boy in like overalls, just like overalls.
Yeah, no shirt.
Yeah. I don't know if he thought he was cool.
Such a frat boy.
Yeah, but he was like, oh, look, coronavirus.
yeah.
And 그때,
look, coronavirus.
Or like Wuhan, like comments like that. Yeah,
I lost it. I was like, what'd you say? And then Jess came. She's like, what did she say? I was like, he called us coronavirus.
Oh, is that what happened?
근데 it happened in multiple, like, I remember it happened after we even came out of the bathroom with a different group too. So it was like multiple occasions.
Okay. So for me, I don't recall like Jane getting mad at the person. For me, my memory starts from when she was crying, and that was when we already like, I think, received a few comments here and there. So when I saw Jane's tears, like I lost it. I was like, yeah. Like super Saiyan.
And you pushed the guy. I can't believe he did that. Yeah.
And then his friend was
upstairs.
Like, he's kidding.
Oh,
like,
맞아.
Not funny. Stop. From my gut,
dude, that's crazy.
So angry, like seeing Jane cry. Like I don't know why that like kind of like that was
the last straw.
Oh yeah, that was literally the last straw. Like
Thanks,
seeing
Jess.
Jane cry and like that just like broke my heart.
Probably looked so 찌질해. I was like,
you know
like dancing.
Yeah, you know like Jane cry like where she's like.
yeah.
Like she looked like Jace.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
진짜 서럽게 뭔가 있잖아 이렇게
Yeah.
하는 거.
But then you're in the club, so you have to move a little bit.
yeah, gotta sway to the music. 근데 왜 울었을까? Like you know,
It's like you're angry.
Yeah,
You're still
it's
because
like
you're
hot
angry.
tears,
Yeah.
hot tears, and I was so pissed. Like I didn't even. Usually when I see people cry, I cry too. But I think that was the first
분노.
time I saw red.
oh, right.
Yeah.
What is it? 분노?
Yeah.
분노.
분노.
Like I
Anger.
literally saw red. I was like, I can't like Hulk. Like Hulk smash.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of crazy that you pushed a stranger in a club.
Yeah.
Because
Like how angry must
Yeah.
have like you
Yeah.
been?
Yeah.
I also feel like you are usually the type to be a little bit, you know,
More.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
careful.
Yeah. And like back down a little bit. Yeah.
But it's crazy that I didn't witness any of
I
this.
know.
That's good, Janice.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I don't even. I didn't receive any comments like about like racist comments at all.
Good. Okay.
And like I think the girls
Yeah,
didn't want
we-
me to know.
We didn't say anything.
Yeah, you guys
scary.
protected
Yeah.
me. And I found out after the Bachelor was
Yeah.
over. So I was like, what the hell? I was the only one that was having fun.
That's great. That's
No, we
what
had
matters.
fun.
No,
We
we
had
had
so much
fun.
fun, yeah.
It was just, and that's part of our memories too.
Yeah. We can talk about it on the pod now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. But yeah, you know,
Interesting times.
it's very interesting times.
Very different from that time, right?
Yes,
Yes,
very
so Say's,
different.
yeah.
Say's trip, we, released baby turtles into the ocean.
That was
Amazing.
so
So
cute.
wholesome.
Yeah, very wholesome. The last night we stayed up. We stayed up until like 2 a.m. Just like, in our pajamas with like facial masks on and like giggling and talking about sex and stuff. It was really cute. It was very like chill and relaxing. But we missed you, Jane. Of course, we missed you. But
Thank you.
I actually checked in with Jane. I was like, Jane,
how
do
are
you
you
feel
feeling?
FOMO?
Yeah, no, Jess was checking in.
And
Yeah.
she's like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like, she was with her sister and her mom.
Yeah.
So I think Jane was like, okay too. And I was like, good.
I do feel like Jane, she used to have like really strong FOMO, right? Back in the
Oh.
day. But I feel like now that you know this is your reality, you've accepted it,
Yeah.
right? That FOMO doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah. 근데 after I did like see the videos though, I
photos.
was like, and I think also because it was rough like week with Jace
Sleeping.
regressing, I was like, Alan, next time I need a self-care trip.
Oh, you gotta
다음에
take
when
care
Jace is a little older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the girls.
Oh, yeah.
What would
Don't
you
hold me
wanna-
back.
Yeah.
What would you want to do?
몰라,
As a
just like
self-care.
a short weekend trip.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Mhm.
Because after 2, it's impossible.
let me just say,
After 2 years old.
No,
after two babies.
Oh,
kids.
2
After
babies.
kids.
Mm.
probably
Yeah.
even harder.
Yeah.
I don't think I can leave Josh with 2.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
can't
hard.
imagine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and for you, like you don't really have like your family here, so it's like kind of it's harder.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
it's
who's
even
gonna help?
harder. Yeah, yeah. That's always been like our struggle. Like no help from like grandparents and like we have help from like siblings, but like they live so far, so yeah, that's been hard. But
Yeah.
we're doing our best. So.
Also seeing Jess today, like handle 2 kids at once.
It's amazing.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Like, you have to be creative and like really
Uh-huh.
like yeah.
And she's so strong, like
Yeah, and strong.
physically. Like I held float for like maybe an hour max.
Yeah.
My arm is literally
Yeah, it's
sore right now.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a point when usually so Josh will handle Hui, right? Like take care of Hui,
Yeah.
and you like focus on Florence.
Yeah.
But Josh was like downstairs because he had extra work to do,
Yes, yeah.
and I was cooking in the kitchen, so I couldn't help you.
Yeah.
And
Which,
so,
by the way, is delicious.
yeah,
Yes.
no problem.
Glorious meal.
But I turn around and
What was
just
I
like Florence one hand and like playing with Hui and like
Yeah.
trying to navigate with her leg,
feet.
with her foot.
and then Jace came too, so she's like, yeah, no, no, no.
Yeah. 3 kids in the playpen. It was a sight
That's
to see.
amazing.
It was fun. But I'm glad they're all sleeping now.
근데
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, I feel like after you become a mom, there's like this physical strength
Yeah.
that just comes out like
Yeah.
that you never really
Yes.
had.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
true.
when you play football with like ajumas, with moms, you get owned. 진짜. Because
They
there,
do.
you like unlock a strength where it's like, I mean, you literally like push out a baby, right?
Yeah.
And you're like constantly like, it's like they're light, but it's constant. You're constantly carrying
That's
them.
true.
You're constantly putting them in car seats.
It's
맞아.
weight training.
Stuff.
Weight
It's
training.
literally weight training, like 진짜 잔근육,
Yeah.
you know?
맞아.
So I remember like when I was a college student, I would play at church with like ajumas or moms. Dude, like instant ownage. because they're so strong. 진짜. And I bet if we play right now with like, you know, college students.
Yeah.
We wrecked them.
No, I was really impressed. Like both of you guys, because usually like of us three, I feel like I was always the strongest.
I think you
right?
still are.
Like, hey, I'll handle this, you know.
Yeah.
But then like watching Jess just like pick up Florence and like pick up Hui. Oh yeah, when you picked up Hui, I was like, wow, that's you're strong.
You're strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got sore after doing this with Jace. The next day. Right?
Yeah, I was so confused the next day. I was like, why is my neck and like
you're gonna
shoulder
be sore tomorrow again. Yeah, because you're carrying baby.
You guys are super moms.
By the way, are you going back to Korea in November?
Yeah, we didn't buy the tickets yet, but we'll be back in November, and then
for how long
give
will
us
you
all
be?
the good vibes. Hopefully it'll just be like a month or a month and a half max. But yeah, you know, seeing you guys like with the kids, it makes me like yearn for my own baby too. Of course, I will always love Jace, Hui, and Florence with all of my heart, you know. But I also want to join you guys too and like experience sleep regression. Maybe not experience that, but you know, it's that's why I say like even though it's hard, it's such a huge blessing. And even for me today, even though like I was tired a little bit, I'm like I'm still so happy because like the feeling of a baby on your resting on your shoulder is crazy.
Like,
and then when it's your
Yeah.
own
And
baby,
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Because you know, Florence is Jess's baby, and I'm holding this baby. I'm like, oh my god, this is such a beautiful moment.
And when I saw that too, I was like, oh, Janice is gonna be such a good mom.
Oh, yeah,
like
for
that's all I
sure.
feel when you like hold Florence and when you like play with Jace and like
Yeah.
Hui. I'm like, I can't wait to see you as a mom.
I also think it's very like touching when you guys trust me fully with your child. Like you'll just give me your baby and walk out of the room.
Take it anytime.
Yeah. I think that's like such a special thing, you know?
It is, yeah.
Having a friend or like entrusting me with your child.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah. Because I'm like, damn, this is a lot of trust. You know?
Literally stuck her in a room. All right, put her to sleep. Rock her to bed on the back, okay?
Where are you going?
Like, if she goes down, just put her on the back.
Yeah. And Jane, you've done that to me too. You're like, you just hold on to, I'm gonna go wash up or something. I'm okay.
So we trust you.
I can literally just pick him up and like run away. But yeah, it's been such a huge blessing seeing the kids grow. Like Jace is growing up so fast. Florence, Florence is getting chunkier and cuter day by day.
Yes.
So it's very special to witness this, you know, stage of life with you guys.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime.
진짜 even like I was telling Janice like last time when they came for Disneyland, those few hours it makes like a world of a difference. So like you said, even like you cooking for us, 진짜 it's game changer.
Yes, we did go to Disneyland with Jace. It was Jane, me, Sarah Seong, and Jace. And we're like, oh, you know, how hard could it be? It's like 4 adults with one child.
4v1.
Yeah. Holy crap. That was a journey.
Yeah, everyone was like, how was Disneyland? I was like, honestly, it's like cheating because I had 3 helpers. So it was, for me, like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I had a great time.
It was fun.
I had 3
three
i모님s.
It was fun.
너무 잘 봐줬어 또 친구들이 like Sarah, Say, and you, like you guys were just so great. So 진짜 I was very touched.
Yeah. That's such a blessing, dude.
I know. I was like talking to Sarah about, I was like, dude, Jane is so lucky she has us right now.
I really am.
At Disneyland.
No, for real.
Because I'm like, you know, like I didn't really understand. And like I'm learning now because I'm spending time with you guys' kids. But like, wow, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like the entire day, you're just like feeding them, make sure he's sleeping, and then you know when he's sleeping, you get like 20 minutes of free time. But then you have to also figure out like what you're gonna do next. And there was like no time for like a long period of there was no long period of break. I can't talk right now.
It's just funny because again, Janice really did a lot, but it's like literally like what we go through every day.
Yeah. You're
know?
like,
It's
oh, you think this is hard?
I'm like, and again, granted, you like drove for 2 hours, which is like crazy. You
맞아.
drove through
And you have to
traffic.
drive back again.
Yeah, and it's a lot.
It was fun. I'm sorry. No. But it was fun.
I wanted to end on a more wholesome note. I wanted to share a poem of parenting that my friend Cara sent me. And I thought it was like really like rebuking. And I feel like it can be for like not just parents but like anybody who's like having a hard time. It's like kind of like shifting your mindset. Okay, did I send this to you, Jane?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, it's called To-Do List / Reframe.
Is it a poem?
It's a poem. Back to school prep. My kid has access to education. Doctor's appointments I need to make. We have access to medical care. Grocery lists and picky eating. We have food. Laundry. We have clothes to wear. Cleaning. We have a home. Bedtime problems. We have beds. Overstimulated mess. We have each other. Reminding myself every day what a privilege it is to do all this. So if you guys are having a hard time, if you're having a hard time with work or like relationships or, you know, with kids or with parents, I hope we can take this time to just kind of reframe our thinking and think about how blessed we are and how privileged we are to be living in America and to have access to so many things. So it was just like a good poem to like, you know, remind myself every day when I'm having a hard time.
Thank you for sharing, Jen.
That is a change, like a slight change of perspective.
Yeah,
it makes a world of it.
Yeah.
Yes. What were you gonna say?
Yeah.
근데 그것도 like after I became a parent, like it's hard, but like seeing other parents around me, I feel so much like comfort. 'Cause I'm like, you know, like I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Like all parents, like we're all going through it together.
Yes.
And,
In your community.
in our community and. I don't know about you, just with TikTok, I found a lot of like comfort, solidarity through TikTok. Like all like the parent content, you're like, yes, like I feel so seen. Like I'm not alone. 뭔가 그런 게, yeah. But yeah, shout out to all the parents and
Wait,
all
Jane,
the aunties and
you
uncles.
need to make more content on TikTok and Instagram.
No. yes, Jess Ocean.
You
Both of you guys need
Jane,
to.
why don't you do it?
No.
I'm genuinely could be right.
Jane is the original content
Yeah.
creator.
No, I'm
she's
not.
so
I'm not.
good.
No, I'm really not. 하다.
What is it? Is it like you're
가스가스. 갑자기 가스가스.
is it like that you're shy or like, you know, what is it? Like no time, no energy.
I think it's no time, no energy, and I think a part of me also. I don't know if you can relate. No, you probably don't, just because you're beautiful. But 뭔가 after I talked about this last episode too, like postpartum, I feel very like not myself, like physically. 뭔가 like I'm again. I sound so shallow, but
you don't feel comfortable in
I
front
don't
of the camera.
really feel comfortable. Yeah, like I feel like it's been a while since like I took a picture. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
you know?
cute.
Yeah, I'll like look back to my old photos. I'm like,
Damn.
why did I complain? I was.
You're so cute and young,
So
and
fresh.
Yeah.
Wait, Jane, you're so beautiful and
I know.
so
No,
cute.
that's not what I wanted to hear. I'm just like,
Yeah.
그냥, you
God,
know.
it's just
like,
such a waste of talent.
But
These
anyway,
two
Don't
right
include
here.
me in this.
No,
We're-
both of you
we have to
included.
I'm Jane right now.
But just through you,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you're pumping out content.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
there are moments where I feel very motivated by Janice.
That is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
true.
Because you know, sometimes I mean she makes great content and she
Yeah.
puts a lot of work, but sometimes she's just yapping into the camera about the summer I turned
Yes,
pretty.
and you could
And
do
it gets-
so much better.
And she's like making money off
yeah.
of
그럴 때 I'm like, I need more money.
that. like good money, you
Yeah.
know? And I'm sure like she worked hard to get
Yes,
where
yes.
she's at, where she can do that. But it's still I was like, dude, what the heck, Janice?
yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen. Like you can look at my videos right now. None of them do it that well.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really luck and just consistently uploading. So I know it's hard. I mean, I literally experienced it today. It's impossible to just sit down and like look at your phone.
Yeah.
But you know, if you can squeeze one video
Yeah.
once a week,
That's
yeah,
true.
It's yeah. That's why I don't know how the mom
Yes.
creators do it. I'm
Momfluencers.
like,
yeah.
dude.
shout out to them. Shout out to all the momfluencers. The
For one
hustle.
though, I really can't do it because of Hui. Hui is too much.
Wait, what do you mean?
He is
It's
too much to
hard.
handle.
Oh,
I
oh, oh.
cannot like create content with him. Like a lot of momfluencers, if you see, they have very sweet children.
they obey. No, but not to say like he's a good kid. Sorry. That's not what I'm trying to
No,
say.
they do not. He does not obey.
no. 그게 아니라 like they're very like they listen to the mom. Like,
Yes, yeah. Like they have very 얌전한 like it's
calm.
different, calm children. Hui is very active.
But also, you don't want to put Hui on the internet, right?
Yes, yeah. I realize, and I feel like that's the trend these days. A lot of
Yeah.
influencers started
Blurring
their
out,
kids'
yeah.
faces, right?
Because there's just like a lot of weird people
Yeah, to
online.
minimize their digital footprint. Yeah, but quick story. Today, we was learning about like introducing family at school. And I shared this with Jane and Janice because I thought it was so sweet. But we printed like a really ghetto selfie picture of our family, and then we like sent it to like in his backpack. And what he had to do was he had to like introduce his family to his class,
like show and tell.
So like the teacher would put our ghetto picture on the board, and then he'd be like, this is 엄마, 아빠, like you, and like that's me. And like he would compare it to like different figures, like this is 아빠, 할아버지. And then I don't know why she sent me that video, and like at the end he like started kissing the picture, and he was like oh Jane. And like just last year he like couldn't even do that, but then like now he's like introducing us, and like even introducing his sister, and like he was like kissing the picture, and I was like, oh, like, and I got really like emotional, like watching the video, and then I sent the text to the teacher. I was like, oh, like 선생님, I'm getting teary-eyed. Oh, shit. I'm getting teary-eyed. I was like, I don't know why. And then she's like, that's funny because we cried like crazy after he like introduced after show and tell. Like, 엄마 아빠 보고 싶었나요? He probably missed you guys. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Jane, why are you crying?
I think I'm like, because you know how when we were young too, like I'm sure 우리도 그런 거 했을 거 아니야, like introducing our family. Like why, I don't know why I have like, I feel like I have a memory of that. But like I feel like when we're at that age, like our parents are like everything to us. So like for like when he was sharing, he's like, you guys are his world to him. And in that same way, like 한때, like, you know, we're old now, but our parents were like that to us. Yeah, but they're just old now, you know. Sorry.
Oh, Jane. And that video.
할아버지 상어.
Wait, say that. We were watching because he likes Pink Fong, and Pink Fong is the owner or the company of Baby Shark.
Yeah. Yes.
And apparently there's a song.
Yes. About like the whole family.
There
right?
are a lot of songs, but then one of the songs says like, mom is putting on makeup. Dad,
it's like 청소ing, vacuuming,
is, vacuuming or taking out the trash or something, and then a grandma shark, it went out fishing, and then
the finale.
Grandpa shark cries.
할아버지 상어 울고 있어요.
We're like, why is he crying? Why 할아버지? Yeah, and they never explain.
No. Everyone's doing their own task, but 할아버지 is the only one crying
at home
by himself. And we're like, but kind of like facts.
Ping Pong, please explain.
Please explain why only 할아버지 상어 is crying. Do 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 do.
And the tune is so happy.
But the grandpa's crying
all the day long. All the day long.
That is so sad.
Question mark.
But anyways, the kids, I think even though they're so young, they know.
They know.
Yeah, I mean even Jace, even though he can't talk, he won't sleep until like you mentioned when he walked into the room, he got so happy because he knows 엄마's in the room.
맞아. Because you're his whole world.
No. You're the world too.
We are the world. Anyways, guys. What a great episode.
That was a great episode. I feel like we chatted like nonstop, very natural. Jane, do you feel better about coming on this week?
I do. Thank you guys.
Talk. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we say goodbye to our guests, our audience, our listeners? No.
갑자기 또 shy.
Don't put the attention. Oh, you just have to keep talking.
Okay.
I just like to, like,
You're
chime in.
right. Okay.
You're great chiming inner.
Yeah.
Chimer.
Chimer.
Well, you know, anytime I come to the OC, I'll always have my Honey Jam podcast gear.
Yes.
So this trio is, you know, bound to happen again.
Here to stay.
Here
and
to
if
stay.
you guys want to see any guests, tell us.
Yeah.
By the way, a lot of people have been wait, okay, never mind.
Why?
No. We can talk about it. A lot of people have been messaging us to say like, hey, like I'd love to come onto the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We're shy.
Yes.
We're shy.
We are shy, yeah.
Wow.
And we're very much like, you know, like we interview or like we do it with like our friends and like
It's people we know. Yeah. So
hopefully when we get a little bit bigger, and we're a little bit more, I don't know, more skilled in the art of interviewing, we can have a little bit more,
I think what it is we get a little scared when it becomes like, it feels official and someone says, hey, I'd love to come onto your podcast.
Yes, to talk about this and that. And like, we are so like touched that people would want to come out, but we get a little like, but we don't have, the skill set.
And this is just like a podcast with friends.
Yeah. That's amazing though.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
We
That's
get
like
very
a big step.
Yeah, we're thankful. We're thankful. So, don't feel bad if we haven't responded. We're just shy.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, what were you saying? You're saying if you want to come onto the podcast.
If you want to see like any guests.
Oh, I see.
Just let us
know. Let us know. Yeah.
Jane is a fan favorite. Danielle is a fan favorite.
Joanne. We haven't had Joanne.
Oh yeah, Joanne, definitely.
Maybe next time we could do the 4 of us.
Oh yeah.
Her stories were good. But I think today we had a really good time just catching up.
I needed this, guys.
Oh, I know. I feel like I laughed a lot.
Yeah, I laughed a lot, and I feel like I haven't yapped like this in a while.
Oh, Jess, that's right. It's because you've been doing this every day, right? For a while.
I would rock her to sleep and come down as hargoji, go back up, and then go back.
Yeah, because you're still on maternity leave.
Especially like that's so true when you're a mom. Like you don't really have a lot of
time for yourself.
No. Times where you like talk to a lot of people.
Oh.
Yes, you're just at home with the baby. Baby doesn't talk, so you kind of like. I remember when I was stuck at home with Jace during my maternity leave, I felt really dumb. I felt like, I'm not the smartest, but I feel like I got dumber.
Jade, come on.
like because you don't talk.
Yeah, like so because socially I just like didn't talk to anyone. So when I would go out to like public settings and stuff, I got really like nervous and anxious.
Yeah. I do feel like that. I feel kind of awkward.
Oh really?
Awkward, yeah.
Because I went to church 2 weeks ago, and like I started like talking to people, but I felt myself be like awkward. You know what I mean? Because I haven't talked to people.
Yeah.
I mean, you could never just, but I know what you're saying.
Yes,
that
actually, it helps that like I'm with we meet with Jane and Alan a lot. They keep me social, but like on a regular basis, I'm just at home. Taking
but I mean, it's natural. You guys are just in the trenches right now, and like it'll take time to readjust to society again when you're out and about. But you guys will be back in no time.
Yes.
Until then, you have to make sure the kids are growing, strong and healthy.
That's right.
Strong and healthily.
Another day, Yukte. Thanks to Janice too.
Yeah, thank you, Janice.
Good job, ladies. I'm proud of you guys. You guys are amazing mothers. Jess, you want to close us off in prayer?
All right. Dear God. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was great to be back. But if you don't see me again, Janice is doing so great with
holding down the fort here.
Holding down the fort, and I love seeing all the episodes. So thank you, Janice, for holding down the fort and keeping all the episodes going. You guys can find us on YouTube, on Instagram, Spotify, Apple. Make sure to rate us, right? And leave a comment. Follow us on Instagram. We would really appreciate it. But until next time, we'll see you guys.
Still got it. Bye.